Me.
Okay, what's your name?
I'm not telling you my name.
I am.
Tell me your name. Is that the route you want to go?
I'm invoking my First Amendment right, and my Fifth Amendment right, and my Fourth Amendment right. You do not need my name.
Sir, here's the thing here.
Good, okay.
I don't understand why. Just arrest him or not?
Yeah.
We got
You
shit
can't
to
just
do.
detain me here for nothing.
We're not. We're investigating to see if you drove in
Investigation for
Oh my
what?
God.
Driving on
Dude,
suspended.
Y'all,
I
you can't do that. You can't hold someone here and force them to be here.
You can keep saying that believe.
You have what?
I'm telling you what's going to happen.
What? What is your reason?
There's no reason for me to be here.
What made you think that he drove and
Yeah,
not me?
you have to have reasonable, articulable
Exactly, you
suspicion
don't
of a
have one,
crime
that's why you're not
has
answering.
been committed. Okay, well, believe me, this
He
this
said
ain't going to end well.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
If you would like.
Okay. Okay.
What's up, everybody? It's Danny from TheConstitutionState here today. I hope everybody's having a good day. Today's video comes from Majestic 423. This guy's son got suspended for lying at school. So this father went in and pointed out how they only enforce rules they want to enforce, and that there's half-naked girls walking around there not following the dress code on a daily basis. And what do? They spin it and try to say, oh, you're up here watching half-clothed girls walk around the school, which isn't what happened at all. That's actually what the teachers are doing. It seems like in this day and age in this country, they want us to be okay with this stuff, and they want us to be okay with, what do they call it? Minor attracted people. And they want us to be okay with adults that let kids walk around half naked. I would say young underage females walking around half dressed is a lot worse than somebody lying to their teacher. And this is the fine school right here, West Ridge High School in Tennessee. They completely lied and took a concerned parent's statement and spun it and tried to make it seem like he's interested in kids or staring at kids because he said that the kids weren't following the dress code. This is what we get out of public servants. It seems like any public servant, they don't actually do their job. They just spin your concerns on you. And this is the sheriff's here, Sullivan County Sheriff's Office in Tennessee. Not one of the three seemed like they had any common sense. Just three ID fiends out there fiending for some ID.
My information for a trespass.
Sure I do.
No, you don't.
Then who am I trespassing?
Me.
Okay, what's your name?
I'm not telling you my name.
I am.
Tell me your name. Is that the route you want to go?
I'm invoking my First Amendment right, and my Fifth Amendment right,
Okay.
and my Fourth Amendment right. You do not need my name.
Sir, here's the thing here. Let me talk to you. Here's the thing, like to trespass you, we can't just say this dude in the white van's trespass. We have to have a name to say you're trespass. Like when you tell dispatch, hey, this person can't be back on this property.
Okay, there was a guy that was trespassed from Walmart.
This ain't Walmart.
He refused. He sued and won.
It's not Walmart.
I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment.
Walmart's different than a school.
Okay, your Fifth Amendment.
What?
Your Fifth Amendment is it keeps you from incriminating yourself.
No,
Okay,
I have the right to
I know.
remain silent. Anything I
That's
say
what-
or do will
That's
be held against me.
That's what Fifth Amendment is.
I'm not giving you my ID.
Okay.
It's not happening.
Okay.
I'm
No.
not under
fine.
detention. I have broke no law. What law have I committed? If I'm under investigation of what? What did I do?
This isn't gonna go well.
Okay. For what?
Trespassing.
For what? What did I do?
Because they want you trespassing.
This is public property. This is school. This is public property.
Quasi-public.
It's public. My tax dollars pay for every brick that's put
They
on the school.
exactly. They said that he isn't allowed back on school property, and they said, "I need your ID," and that's a no.
Now
And
they're
then,
illegally running my tag.
you know, they're running the tag,
Yes,
Mom.
you are. He's illegally running my tag.
Okay. Well, then, if you feel you can sue and win,
I will.
you can do that.
Yeah. Okay, so I can leave?
That's it.
Well, why can I leave? What are you detaining me for?
Because we're fixing the trespass.
What are you detaining me
Come
for?
here. You can't walk off. You can't leave.
So I'm being detained right
I've
now.
already told you you're being detained
For
right
what?
now.
For what?
Because we're trespassing you, and we're not letting
For
him go.
what?
We're not letting him go until.
Do you know this isn't gonna go well?
You're holding me here for
Yes.
what? For an investigation detention for what?
We are trespassing you. I'm not going to say this.
You don't need
We're
you don't need me
trespassing.
here to trespass
Yes,
me. You do not need me here to
when
trespass
we know
me.
who you are, we'll trespass you.
Every people get simple
I'm pretty
trespass
sure they know who
from
my dad is.
Walmart every day, and they
And when
don't
they
show
get
their
out here,
IDs.
We
Leo
know who he
knows.
is.
They all
This
know
isn't
who
criminal
he is.
trespass.
But that's
What crime have I committed?
That's what they do at Walmart.
What crime have I committed?
Hey, I'll call
What crime
Evelyn
have I
and have her come get us.
Commit a crime and be trespassed.
I have to commit a
Abby,
crime for you
call
in order
Evelyn.
to force me to give you my ID.
Oh, I have her
I have to
phone.
commit a crime.
Not true.
Yes, it is true.
Here, I'm gonna.
Not true.
Okay,
It is true.
bye.
You're
Record this.
insane. I studied constitutional law for 20 years.
Why are you calling Evelyn?
Okay,
Mom can't drive.
Listen,
we'll see. If y'all get in the van, y'all go.
What is the issue of
No.
They suspended him for 2 days OSS for lying to a teacher, him. And I told him, they were talking about policy this and policy that. And I said, well, y'all have half-naked girls walking around this campus every day, all day, and y'all don't violate them for dress code or anything. Then them two idiots in there,
Is that what he got
look,
in trouble for?
he got in trouble for lying.
I was on my phone.
He was on his phone.
This has nothing
But
to do with
I told
what
them
just
they
happened.
got half-naked girls walking around here. They immediately flipped it and said that I'm up here watching these half-naked girls walk around this campus.
Hey,
The people that y'all need.
Lower you.
My first, there's no volume on the First
We're not
Amendment.
yelling at you.
So
they just
I understand
accused
that.
my dad of
They
being a
just accused me
pedophile.
of being a
I
pedophile.
know, but
And y'all, y'all are nuts.
I wasn't down there.
Exactly. This is the problem.
They're all watching. They all think it's funny.
These two morons
As
that
soon
I
as he-
wouldn't trust to wash my dog.
As soon as he mentioned underage girls, he called
literally
me 'cause
just
he's a
charged
geekhead.
me, just called y'all here because I said that y'all have girls violating dress code every day, all day, and then they literally just stood there and said that I'm up here watching half-naked girls walk around the campus.
It's not true. There's no reason to get so upset. Just lower your voice.
Why I'm upset,
I
sir,
know, I
because it
understand.
isn't true.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's not true. You don't have to yell at me.
But here you are.
I'm not yelling
But
at
here you are.
Because I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And
That is what's going on. That is what's going on. You just had two administrators of this school charge a parent with being a pedophile.
Nobody's charged you.
Nobody's charged you with being a
That is why
pedophile.
you're here. This is why you're here.
Not being a pedophile. There's nothing.
I'm saying that's the reason. I'm saying that's the reason why he called y'all.
They got upset.
They got upset because they made something up.
What? Because you got mad.
Because there's no
They said
consistency.
something. You said they
You
said
can't-
something, and then you responded back, and
Yes.
they got upset, and that's why
Yes.
that we got called in.
Yes.
I went in there. I don't know what's going on.
He must have said the word policy
I just
10
came down
times.
here and like I said, I'm trying to have a civil conversation with you.
Understand.
And it could be totally different than us.
But two school administrators even making an accusation like that for me, I don't know.
It was the tall one.
Whoever called y'all down here.
Hughes.
Is Hughes the tall
The one
one?
that's always with me.
Hughes and Witcher.
Yeah.
Who's driving y'all out?
Why?
Because you're suspended.
Okay.
So I'm asking
You
who's
drove here,
driving.
didn't you?
No. That's a good assumption.
I mean, we don't have to assume. We can just look.
Go look. This is private. This is public property, private property. Whose property is
Okay,
this?
if you've studied law, you understand that it's quasi-public property. And quasi-public property, you can still be charged with crimes, okay?
Okay.
You can be trespassed.
But I'm not.
It's just like what?
I'm not being charged with a crime.
No, you're not being charged. You're being trespassed.
Oh, please
listen
go look up Tennessee law and say when am I compelled to forcefully give you my ID? When I've been what's the reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime?
If I have suspicion that somebody wants you,
You
that
have to
has the
articulate it, sir.
capability,
Articulate it.
and you won't listen. So how can you articulate anything when you won't listen?
You wasn't there. How can you articulate a crime that you wasn't there?
I'm coming out here.
Letting you speak to you.
I'm
then you
coming
can
out
say-
here. They say we want him trespassed from the property. We don't want him back.
Okay.
Okay. Our job, identify you, so we can trespass you and let you know what the consequences are if you come back to this property. Okay. I have reasonable.
Sarge, if you would like, I will go watch this camera, and if he drove, we will hook him and take him to jail.
I can look at it right
I hope
now.
you do.
If he drove into this
I hope you do.
They said they're gonna look
I hope you do.
and see if Dad
Y'all are so petty.
I hope y'all
I
do. This
literally
is my
drove
tax
here,
dollars
but don't
hard at
waste
work
your
right
I
time.
came out here to try to talk to you.
And if we're hateful to us,
and
you
let you
the
know.
So someone, hold on. Did you swear an oath to the Constitution? To uphold the
I don't know.
Constitution? Did you?
Because they looked at
Did
us.
you?
And I'm not violating.
Did you? Have I committed any crime while I've been standing here? What?
You drove here.
You
drove
don't
here.
fucking know that.
If you didn't,
Oh my God!
She literally drove
You
here.
drove that.
You're crime committed. This is why I'm yelling. Because of people like this and people like that. Y'all think y'all own people. You don't own
do you
me.
know the
Listen to
crime
me.
of
Talk
disorderly
to me. Talk-
conduct?
Okay,
you know
do
it?
it.
Do you
Disorderly
know it?
conduct. Do it. Yeah, I do know.
Then-
My First Amendment right has no volume left.
You are yelling here, man.
Preacher, okay, so the preacher that stood in front of Kingsport Courthouse with a megaphone and shouted in it, he didn't get arrested.
From the house.
We can trespass you from this property.
We've already said that.
Then
I'm
trespass
trespassed.
us and let us leave.
I'm trespassed. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Here, let me explain this to you again. Like, if you trespass somebody, you got to be able to. Like, if we
That's not
trespass
true.
somebody,
That's
we
not
have to put their
true.
name.
That is not true. I'm telling you, that is not true. In order for you to compel me to lawfully give up my identification, right, is you have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime has been committed, is being committed, or was committed.
We don't need your ID. We know who you are.
Duh. What I've been saying for
You just
15 minutes.
You just ran his plate illegally. That's how you know who he is.
And they said, so you're
How
looking
how
at
is that
half-naked
illegal?
girls?
For us to run a plate.
Because this isn't public property. This isn't in public.
I can run.
I'll run this plate and this
Yeah,
plate.
we
and
can
that
run all
plate
these
too.
plates. If
And there's
we,
nothing
If any
wrong
of these
with it.
people
Okay.
need to be
Okay.
trespassed, if we're
Okay.
asked to trespass any of these people, we can run the tag that they're
Any
in.
plate.
Good for
Any
you.
plate.
Good for you. 1 minute you need my ID. Next minute you don't need my ID.
Because we got it.
Good for you. You don't know how happy that makes me.
I don't understand why people.
Okay, so can I leave now? Who's in charge? Who's the boss?
All of us.
No,
I'm
there's
the
no
boss.
there's no head honcho
I
here.
am the boss.
So am I still being detained here unlawfully?
For a second, yes.
Well, you're being charged for every second I'm here.
Okay.
Good. Okay.
I don't understand why you just arrest him or not.
Yeah.
We got
You
shit
can't
to
just
do.
detain me here for nothing.
We're not. We're investigating to see if you drove in here.
Investigation for
Oh my
what?
God.
Driving on
Dude,
suspended.
Y'all,
drove.
you can't do that. You can't call
Stupid.
someone here and force them to be here.
We have
You can keep
reason
saying
to
that and watch us
believe.
do
You have
You-
what?
I'm telling you
What?
what's going to happen.
What?
Keep
What
going.
is your reason?
There's no reason for me to be here.
What made you think that he drove and
Yeah,
not me?
you have to have reasonable, articulable
Exactly, you
suspicion
don't
of a
have one,
crime
that's why you're not
has
answering.
been committed.
He said we have reason to believe that
You
he
don't
was
know.
driving the car.
In your head,
We're
your
investigating.
3-pound
Like I
brain,
don't
you
have
don't
a
know.
license
You're
because I didn't
investigated.
just
My
drive it.
ass.
And you're detained while we
Oh,
investigate.
okay. Well, believe me, this
Okay,
this
he said
ain't going to end well.
Okay.
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 Okay. Okay.
If you would like me to, I'll have my.
Do whatever you want to do. I don't want. Do whatever you want. You got the uniform. You got the big bad gun and badge, brother. You go do what you got to do.
So y'all are literally grabbing it whenever you try and throw my dad in jail.
Y'all are stupid.
I came out to trespassing.
You did.
Then do
You
it.
do it.
See, this is the problem.
The problem is you're holding a free citizen of this country against their will because you have that and that. Without those two things, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, what the fuck did I just tell you? Y'all are fucking
Yeah, now
stupid.
what?
Yeah,
Now
this is
what?
retarded.
I just said I drove.
All the gangbangers, all the fentanyl, all the illegals, all the
Hey,
crimes,
there's probably
and
kids
we're
playing in
here.
the bathroom over there. You should probably get to that. That's what I would do.
All the drugs being sold in this school, but we're here.
Yeah, he said she drove.
Okay.
What did I
just sat
say?
and listen to all of y'all, but y'all can't do the same.
What do you mean?
I've been trying to talk to you, and y'all just.
The only
don't go.
difference is you swore an oath and we didn't. Do you have a code of conduct? Y'all have codes of conduct,
And
right?
nobody has broken.
I haven't either. Last time I checked, as a free American citizen, I can say what I want as loud as I want.
Not necessarily.
No, who am I defending? Who's out here? Where's the complaining at? You?
Disorderly. Who's complaining on disorderly?
The cop?
If you, just like inside, if you cause a scene and cause.
We didn't. They accused my dad of being a pedophile.
To
They accused
who?
my dad.
I'm not-
Are you?
So
I'm
as
not
long as
causing-
y'all-
I'm not
y'all
causing
can
a scene
listen,
to
y'all
anybody.
just stay in here.
So you're detaining me because we won't listen to you?
No, I'm
Arrest
listening to
him
you.
or release
You keep saying you want me to tell you. and
I don't
explain
want you to tell me
Okay.
anything
Then
or
get your car and
explain
get off
anything.
property.
Oh my God, this is
Thank
ridiculous.
God.
We've been trespassed this whole time.
Y'all have a good day.
As they've said, they have no crime, they have no anything. They're just detaining him to trespass him, which they don't need to detain him for. They just say, okay, you're trespassed, and they let him leave. They're detaining him because they want his ID so they can run him for warrants just to see if they can grab him up and throw him in jail for something. That's the only reason. More ignorant sheriffs that don't know how trespassing or the law works. We keep this man here for 10, 11 minutes plus arguing with him because they don't understand how stuff works. And we see what happens when he brought up that there was half-naked girls running around the school. They need to protect that because they want that to continue. So they're going to get him kicked out of the school, and they're going to try and trespass him so he can't make more people aware of this. and actually stop it because they want these half-naked girls, underage girls running around. I like how he clarified that he wasn't being charged with a crime. He was just being trespassed. So it's a simple trespass, which he hasn't done anything wrong. So they're not supposed to trespass him. His tax dollars clearly paid towards this school. Doesn't matter if it's quasi-public or not. It's still open to the public, paid for by the public, which means he has a right to go there. So now he can't go there anytime in the future. So he can't go to the school for his kids' concerts, his kids' teachers' parents' conferences, anything. They clearly want to just arrest him for something, the way they keep telling him, you got to be quiet, or they're going to arrest him for disorderly without a complainant. Even if there was a complainant, it's still not breaking the law because he's not doing anything wrong. These sheriffs just aren't smart enough to know that. You are yelling here, my man. That's the best he's got. Then they hold him even longer so they could figure out if he drove or not, when they have no reason to believe he drove. Despite what they say, they don't have a reason to believe. He didn't drive, and he didn't leave driving. But I bet you there's plenty of cameras out there that they could have went and checked. They didn't need him there for that. They could have went and checked, and then if he did drive, they could have went and handled it that way. They don't just detain you because they think, because they made up that you drove. Yeah, they can't worry about all the drugs. They can only worry about somebody pointing out that all these kids are dressing inappropriately that are underage. They did say, oh, they're illegally searching the plates or running the plate. Unfortunately, cops can scan any plate they want. I don't think it's right because they do use it to abuse people, to abuse innocent people, and to harass innocent people. As usual, none of the real issues will be handled or corrected because they're too busy harassing somebody that did nothing wrong. These sheriffs should all be ashamed. They should all quit their job and go find a better job, something that they actually know how to do or are good at, because quite frankly, they make crappy public servants, shitty public servants. So he has a right to be there just like anybody else, and it's not like he's there doing just anything. He's literally there meeting with the school, trying to figure out these issues he has with the school. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know how you guys think he did. Leave it in the comments and we'll talk about it on the next one.